Now, I had to run almost after in the middle of the night, and I was told I have only 40 minutes to pack. So I just run. And my little case cannot carry a lot, so I don't have everything I need at the moment in a tent. But I'm happy. I truly am grateful that I'm still here talking to you in minimal comfort, but it's still very good. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Thinking of how many homeless people, homeless children have nowhere to stay, not even having a tent, or have a tent but can't put it up anywhere because if they go into the wilderness, then they're far from the city and they cannot sustain themselves physically. But if they are near the city to go out begging for food, even living in a tent, then they might be in trouble with the government, with the local residents, with all kinds of things that would obstruct them from continuing to live their meager, sustainable existence. So thinking about all of these people, I feel I'm lucky enough already. Living with a battery is not the worst thing you can have. You can still work. The phone is still working with battery. The computer is still working with the battery. That is the most important thing in my life right now, that I still can work and connect with my teams and connect with you to remind you that God is everything, that your real original self is everything you need to search for. In any situation, please remember that. Actually, I'm very grateful because there are taxis, there are buses, there are trains, very convenient. But no matter where you're going nowadays, in the old times, even more reason, but in the older times when we didn't have so much comfort with transportation, many masters could not escape on time because it was very difficult to go away from where they lived. And nowadays we also have suitcases and even trolleys, those with wheels that you can put many luggage on and wheel around. It's very convenient. So I'm very grateful for that. I'm also very appreciative of the taxi driver who helped me to bring things into even a remote area. It was very kind of him. Of course, I gave him generous tip. Yeah, and we had some talk in the taxi while driving so that he could feel happy, not just a boring and deafening silence. So even though it was a long drive, it was good for both of us. And this is another thing I want to tell you, that some reporter wrongly accused us of stealing music that we play on our Supreme Master TV. Normally, I thought you would trust me, so I would never report to you what we do. But we never steal any music for Supreme Master TV. We have a contract with the company so we can use limitless music anytime. That was even from the LA Supreme Master TV already. And evading tax and all that, it wasn't like that. We didn't have much money at that time. We didn't truly have like a big business or anything. So how could I have evaded tax? Even if my disciples don't know how to make tax clear and everything, whatever we have left, we will give it away anyway. When they accused, we didn't have a business yet, just handcraft something for the residents to do, and I myself just to earn enough food and tents, living in tents, and simple food. So all this is a lie. I don't know why people lie like that. I don't know why people want to harm such harmless spiritual persons like my group and myself. We take the 5 precepts very, very seriously. So you don't worry about our Supreme Master TV. We do everything legally, tip-top legally. And we also have lawyers to consult. We just want to make things simple. So if you hear anybody talk bad about our group or our Supreme Master television, Don't believe it, okay? We've done everything legally. Because if you don't do it legally, you won't last. And I want Supreme Master TV to last, to help humanity, to help all beings on this planet, and to help keep this planet home for all to live on continuously. Because not everyone can go to heaven after they die. Or not all their children can go to heaven after they die. So I have to keep them alive on this planet so that they have a chance to meet an enlightened master, living enlightened master, so that they can practice spiritually and liberate their souls. And you know that already, but just in case some of you are newcomers or listen to gossiping nonsense or reading bad articles on the website or anything, nothing bad said about us is true. We do only good things. Actually, I'm also very grateful to good journalists, reporters, cameramen, and the websites and all the people who invent communication, businesses, computer, telephone, and all that. Because of them, it's convenient for me to continue to contact you and stay alive also. I'm grateful to God for all these conveniences and comforts that God has afforded to me. So even if I live in a tent, I'm very comfy. A tent keeps you warm, and sleeping bags and big blankets keep you warm, as if you don't need anything warm. And if you live in the forest, there is plenty of dry wood. You can always cook. Just dig a hole in the ground, small one, and you cook what you want to. Yeah, but of course I live simple, you know that. So actually, no matter where God puts me, I'm always grateful and comfortable. I just want you to know, not to worry about me, okay? And I feel strong enough to take care of all the problems and issues that face me and the world. I will save the world. I will save the planet to the best of my ability, with God's grace and all the Master's mercy and compassion. And with your help, with my team's help, with the remote workers' help, and with all my God's disciples' help, I feel confident that we can continue as long as God allows it. But I really wish that all humanity would help us by being vegan, keeping peace, and helping each other, meaning doing good deeds. Being vegan is already very compassionate and helping the animal people, helping the environment, helping the planet, to keep the planet. And keeping peace is also helping people not to die, helping your son, your daughter not to die, helping yourself also not to die early. So you might still have time to have a chance to find a master, to liberate yourself and go back to the true world. Yes? Meanwhile, we keep the planet until forever, until people can learn to see the reality behind all these curtains of illusion. And doing good deeds is also a big help. You help others who need, and also at the same time help yourself to store your merit, make your life more comfortable, more easy, more happy, and more sufficient to continue your life in comfort. Helping others is actually helping yourself. It will please God, please heaven, and you will get more blessing, more merit. Trust me, it is like that. So just be vegan, keep peace, do good deeds. That's all you have to do. If you don't want to follow any master, if you don't want to go to hell, just do those 3 things. And if you truly want to go back home to see God, to see a real greatness, then find a living enlightened master who already realized that, to teach you how. Yes, continuing with the phone. The phone is really very important nowadays. You can contact the whole world. My God, some decades ago, no one would have expected this to happen. No one would have even imagined that we can have a phone small and in your palm only, and you can contact the whole world. And even nowadays, with some equipment, you can talk to the moon and the moon talks back. Where I am right now is very difficult sometimes to contact with the phone because it's probably far away from city facilities, but still can do. I feel better than the king in the old times. The king in the old times didn't have this, didn't have the phone in hand to contact any of his workers, ministers, or provincial officials. It's really very much a blessing for me, but I have to sometimes wait a long time to get the phone through, or sometimes have to go in different angles somewhere in the corner. But what do you expect? You're not in the city, you're far away from it all. So this is already the best thing that happened. I'm so grateful to God. Please thank God for me also, that I could even talk to you. Thank you. Thank you, Sire. Amen.